Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. From vertical screens to the main stage, how short drama superstars are hijacking the entertainment hierarchy in 2025. In 2025, a real-life entertainment plot twist is unfolding at full speed. Two names once confined to smartphone vertical screens, Chun and Guo Yuxin, have executed a jaw-dropping career upgrade that's shaking the foundations of China's film and television industry. Who would have imagined that short-form vertical dramas, often shot in just a few days, with budgets barely reaching a few million yuan, could generate tens of billions of views, let alone become hard currency for breaking into the mainstream entertainment world? Yet that is exactly what happened. Chun and Guo Yuxin, the undisputed dual top-tier stars of the short drama world, have staged a textbook-class upgrade comeback, one that traditional long-form drama actors can no longer afford to ignore. Chun, widely known in the industry as a relentless workhorse, filmed nearly 60 short dramas in just 2 years. His breakout hit A Good, Well-Behaved Girl alone racked up over 41 billion views, while his total annual view count surged to an astonishing 95 billion. These aren't inflated buzzwords, they were cold, brutal numbers that dwarf many primetime TV dramas. Guo Yuxin's rise is no less explosive. A professionally trained actress often labeled a hit-making machine, she propelled Summer of Fender to 30 billion views in just 17 days. In 2025 alone, her 6 projects accumulated 88 billion views, placing her firmly at the peak of the short drama ecosystem. But here's where the real shock hits: they are no longer short drama actors. Guo Yuxin has seamlessly entered the cast of Mango TV's heavyweight Republican-era drama Yuda and Qiu, taking on a dark, morally complex second female lead. Chun, meanwhile, joined the Mango TV series Blazing Summer and appeared on hit variety shows like Infinite Transcendence, sharing the stage with industry veterans such as Hae-in. Karina Law once dismissed as sinking market performers. They are now standing under the brightest studio lights, and they are not alone. Actors like Hae-in and Hae-in, also from the short drama circuit, are steadily receiving long drama offers. Behind this wave lies a market expanding at breakneck speed. In 2024, China's micro-short drama industry reached a staggering 50.44 billion RMB, surpassing the country's total annual box office for the first time in history. Beijing alone accounted for nearly 2/3 of national output. The user base: over 626 million people. The core audience: young adults aged 25-34. With women making up more than 60% of viewers. Short dramas are no longer cultural fast food, they are an industrial powerhouse. More importantly, this ecosystem is rewriting the rules of stardom with ruthless efficiency. Non-academy trained actors NY created a viral sensation with Mr. Lee, You Found the Wrong Wife, using his self-developed breath rhythm switching technique and micro-expressions to achieve 30 billion views. Actress Hae-in, in ZHI, then ZHI again, transformed from a soft, innocent heroine to a fully blackened queen, capturing 487,000 new TikTok followers using nothing but her eyes. Short dramas compress emotion, conflict, and payoff into hyper-concentrated storytelling. They allow actors to build audience recognition at a speed unimaginable in the traditional 3 years to sharpen one sword-long drama model. In 2025, the message is unmistakable. The elevator to stardom no longer stops only at the main lobby. Sometimes, it opens on a vertical screen, yet beneath the glittering top-tier halo, the growing pains of transformation are impossible to ignore. Chun, once crowned the undisputed #1 male star of short dramas, publicly stated on a variety show that he hopes to earn a Magnolia Award nomination within 5 years. The ambition was bold. The backlash was brutal. Online mockery poured in, pointing out a harsh reality: his resume in long-form television remains blank. This reaction exposed a deep-rooted industry prejudice. In the long drama world, short drama performances are often dismissed as overly expressive, exaggerated, even shallow. At the same time, the algorithm-driven production system behind short dramas tends to reduce actors to interchangeable components, standardized tools optimized for clicks rather than artistry. No matter how massive the numbers, credibility does not automatically transfer. That is where Guo Yuxin's strategy proves sharper. Rather than betting everything on a single leap, she chose to walk on 2 legs. On one side, she solidified her short drama dominance with Locked Spring Night, pulling off a demanding duo role performance that reinforced her emotional control and audience appeal. On the other, she entered Yu and Qiu with restraint and precision, using her formal training to demonstrate range, discipline, and adaptability within a long-form narrative. Her path reveals an unvarnished truth. Short dramas are an exceptional launchpad, but they are not the final destination. The market itself is forcing an upgrade. Short dramas have already outgrown the repetitive CEO revenge fantasy formula. New titles like Blazing Uplift tackle campus bullying head-on, while Home Inside and Out 2 paints a textured portrait of Sichuan Chongqing family life. These stories aim not just to stimulate emotion, but to sustain it. Even more telling, established actors are stepping into the arena. Performers such as Wang Jin and Kim Jung-ji joins Hu Call, bringing film-level acting standards into short-form storytelling, and raising the bar for the entire industry overnight. Behind the scenes, the industrial chain is becoming increasingly transparent. Upstream, content giants like Yuan Group and Chinese Online supply a massive reservoir of IP. Midstream production is highly concentrated, with Shaanxi, Hae-in, and Zhejiang dominating both output and popularity. Zhengzhou, in particular, has emerged as a cost-effective powerhouse, now standing alongside Xi'an and Hengdian as the three major hubs of China's micro-short drama industry. Downstream, platforms like Douyin, Kuaishou, IKI, and newer players such as Hongguo and Himo engage in fierce differentiation battles, but beneath the explosive growth lies an uncomfortable imbalance. Under the paid content model, platform traffic investment can swallow 70–80% of total revenue, while midstream production companies often walk away with as little as 5% of the profits. The spotlight is brighter than ever, but the path forward remains narrow in this rapidly accelerating game. Fame arrives fast, staying power, however, still demands a far higher price. At the same time, the micro-short drama plus model is embedding itself deeply into society. Under the National Radio and Television Administration's initiative Travel with Micro-Short Dramas, 335 culture and tourism short dramas were officially promoted, generating a powerful one drama, one destination ripple effect. What was once dismissed as pure traffic harvesting is now evolving toward value accumulation, as micro-short dramas attempt to carry big emotional and cultural weight within small formats. The path beneath Chun and Guo Yuxin's feet is paved with both staggering traffic and relentless controversy. Their rise proves one thing beyond doubt: the explosive performance ability forged in the short drama battlefield, the skill to seize an audience within minutes, does possess the potential to charge toward far larger stages. But when they truly step under the long drama spotlight, the rules change. Viewers will no longer judge them by whether a scene is addictive or a pairing is sweet. The scrutiny becomes far harsher. Does the acting survive close-ups? Does the character stand firmly when stripped of fast cuts and viral music? This is the real test. So when short drama superstars, crowned with hundreds of billions of views, march into an arena that prizes patience, layering, and long-term craftsmanship, what do they actually bring? Is it a dimensional strike powered by internet instinct and rhythm, or will they inevitably face accusations of being out of place, of failing to adapt once the tempo slows? And ultimately, who gets to decide the outcome of this cross-border challenge launched by sheer view counts? Is it the market, measured in ratings and investment returns? The industry, defined by awards and institutional recognition? Or the audience, whose eyes now examine every frame, every breath, every pause, with unforgiving clarity? The answer may not come quickly, but one thing is certain: this collision between speed and depth has already begun, and the spotlight will not dim anytime soon.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.